put a bow on for a while now.
Oh.
I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
I think, peeps, we're having the time of our lives here, but I think Nick is about to provide us with his main side quest. This is gonna be good. I've been waiting for this for way too long.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man. He did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Sounds like a bit of a skivy scumbag to me.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana.
Oi!
No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Wait, so he turned himself into a ghoul. Hang on. Oh my god, that must have been what Preston meant earlier, like when he said one of those pre-war ghouls. He must have been referencing Eddie or something. God. That's... Or stuff like that. That's fucking bizarre.
What? Did I say?
You've really done your homework on this guy.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
No! Go fuck yourself and avenge your dead girlfriend by yourself, you dickhead. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, to be honest, that was a pretty heartfelt explanation, so why not?
Alright, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. I'll bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
Yeah, alright. Let's get in on this thing. I'll just do a couple of little side quests first, and then we'll get on with this quest line we've got for Nick. So we'll catch up in a little bit, and we'll get on our merry little way. Okay, so we fuck, my brain gone there. My brain done the goods. Basically, we just went away for a little bit. We did a... fuck was that? That's CPUs? How are they shooting from? Oh, there. Nice on, jackass. Seriously, how bad do you have to be at combat that you hit yourself with a Molotov? That actually takes some concerted effort to be a fucking idiot. Jesus. But yeah, basically we did a little side quest, and now we're getting on to the Eddie Winter storyline. Nick's little sort of side quest. And we're going to yeah, unfortunately yeah, I am actually, lady. So let's see if we can just sneak up on her, get some dat booty. And yeah, we're just doing that quest line at the moment. And basically I just did this little bit where I hacked the terminal in the Cambridge police station in order to get the location of some of the holotapes that are central to the Nick Valentine side quests. Yeah. To be honest with you, I don't use grenades that much, but sometimes they might come in handy, like then. God damn it, I don't know why my gun just suddenly went out of iron sights there. What?! Why was there a super mutant suicider inside? That makes diabolical amounts of sense. Actually, thank fuck for that. That gave me a heart attack.
We'll be taking that.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
Alright, time to heal a little bit. You won't be laughing soon enough, Sonny.
Over here!
Actually, I might take some of the stuff this dog's got.
You don't have to do this, boy.
Let's see. Just carefully edge about. I'll die in a second, don't you worry, I'll get to you in a minute. Alright, let's get onto this terminal and just see where we can get those winter holotapes. Good, got it. Nice stuff. I'm a bit over encumbered at the moment, so that's kind of why I'm moving so slowly. A bit annoying, to be honest, but fuck. Great. Alright.
That's it.
Loot on you better be worth it.
Huh?
I'll be doing the world a service.
Nick suddenly turns pretty angry, hasn't he? I mean, now that we're doing this side quest, he's suddenly a bit more psychotic. Oh, so you want to throw Molotovs at me, do you? Well, wait, bear with me a second. You can have some of this then. Though, to be honest with you, actually, even though I'm over encumbered, walking around like this does give the sense that I'm an innumerable bastard. You know, that I'm just unstoppably walking through their entire army. Now, just laying waste to all that I see before me. No one shall stand. No one shall survive. Let's see. I'll just play this holotape now that we've got it.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet, halfway across town, and you blew Ron Treviot's head clean off.
Oh, nice shot there.
You, sir, are an artist. Are all the assassins from Russia as good as you? I seriously doubt it. But listen, your secret's safe with me. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Nick, there's no one else left here.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have
Here's
to
what
trade.
I've got.
I have to trade some stuff with Nick anyway, because I am pretty over encumbered. Let's see. Close sight hunting rifle, yes. Sweet Chinese snow, I'm keeping that. Tactical combat shotgun. Okay, I think that should be alright for now. I can at least move again now. So that's the first part done. You basically just have to do that like several more times. I'll keep cutting towards each individual. Oh, technical document. I'll keep cutting towards each individual.
There's something you need?
Time when we come to a location where there is one of Eddie Winter's holotapes. Just
Here's what I've got.
Otherwise, this episode would be innumerably long. It would just be ridiculously long. So I'm just going to, for now, I think, just going to. I don't even know why I'm carrying that. I'm just going to do a couple of little side things. I'm going to upgrade Kellogg's pistol actually, and then I'll get back to you guys on when I head off to the next point of interest, so to speak. I think I definitely need to upgrade Kellogg's pistol though, because I haven't done it for ages, and well, I haven't really done it at all, to come to think of it, and it's easily one of my most favourite guns in the entire game, and it does need a little bit of souping up. Another day, another bunch of fucking blood bugs to fight. I'm getting sick of taking on those fucking things. They're easily my least favourite enemy in the entire game to fight. What?
Movement detected.
Oh fuck, Sims. Didn't see them there.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
I was an error.
Is someone present?
Hello.
You translated by Famicom or something. God.
The sensitivity.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you.
See
Beach,
what I...
sub shop, car yard. Doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground.
I can do.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
I think we'd probably best take out these synths before we head on to the next locale. Otherwise we won't even be able to fast travel.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Maybe. Or maybe you just need a shotgun barrel to the face.
Engaging. Hostile.
Oh shit, it's a legendary synth. Fuck, I didn't even realise. Are you serious? You missed from... That's like not even 2 meters. Oh, that's quite nice. 1 plus agility and perception. That's pretty sweet. Hang on, actually, let's just check a second. What ammo have I got on my left leg at the moment? 9.5. 8.8. Yeah, I think I'll take this actually. Playing left leg. Yeah, that'd come in pretty handy actually. That's pretty tasty. Not as much damage reflection points. I think the last bit of left leg armour I had 8. This one has 5. but it's got, you know, it's got 10 sort of defense points and +1 agility and perception. Pretty sweet, I'd say. That's a pretty good trade-off, to be honest. Pretty good trade-off indeed. Actually, I think there might just be something else I need to do. We'll catch up in a little sec when I get to the next place. So we'll catch up in a little bit, guys. Alright, so we're in the next place. Next one's also a... I think this one's also a... Sorry, my brain went there for a second. What was I talking about? Fuck. Yeah, basically, this is another PlayStation. This is kind of a bit of an annoying quest in terms of its, you know, how it's built. I mean, you could just say it's an overglorified... You could say it's just kind of an overglorified fetch quest, which some might argue is the case. I can understand why someone would say that, but at the same time... What the fuck was that? At the same time, it's still a hell of a lot more entertaining than most fetch quests in standard RPGs. I mean, it's at least got some, you know, relevance in the story, or at least to one character.
$0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing.
I mean, I really like this quest. It's probably one of my favourites in the entire game, if I'm honest.
But you also tripped the alarm. Maggie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Maggie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
That's good and all, but where the fuck did those explosions come from? I hate how feral ghouls just sort of spaz around and leap at you. It makes them really fucking difficult to shoot at. Still, at least they're dead now. Now, I will say one thing actually about this questline. As much as you could criticise it, it at least gets you to explore the Commonwealth a little bit and go to places you might not have found before. Plus, besides, at least you get to fight a wide variety of enemies along the way. And it's not like the continuous... What the fuck was that? Those things are fucking idiots. I mean, you know, as much as you could criticise about this, this quest, you have to admit that it does take you along a wide variety of places across the Commonwealth, so you at least get a different sense of environs and, you know, different locales in which you fight, to be honest, quite a few different types of enemies. I mean, it's not just like raiders the whole way. You fight raiders, synths, you know, gunmen, mercenaries, super mutants. This is quite a varied little quest line, and the end to it is quite an action-packed little escapade, if I do say so myself. It's, you know, it's, if anything, it's at least, you know, varied enough that it can define itself from the other character-specific quests.
For taste.
And, you know, has a bit of, you know, meat to it. You know, it has a bit of expansion to it, a bit of width and breadth, and a bit of, you know, heart and just size to it that you can at least sort of admire in its, you know, in its general size. I mean, it's certainly one of the longer character quests and side quests in the game, and you might get stuck on it for a while because it is a long quest. But at the same time, you could do much worse. I think people do criticise this game sometimes for its repetition of some, you know, quests. You know, how it's just like, go here, kill that. For me personally, I don't mind that too much, just so long as the game is, you know, well made, and it's a well made game generally, and you at least enjoy the core gameplay. Of course, sometimes I think it is very important that you have to, you know, build a game with varied gameplay. I think more often than not, game designers should do that. I think that is one of the core things that is preventing the game industry from developing further than it is. It's, you know, a lack of innovation.
Nice piece you did on the monorail construction project. Heaven's Highway, Devil's Doing. Huh, cute. But I think you give organized crime too much credit. The various Boston families coming together to fund a public works project? Huh, please. Clearly you never sat down at dinner with these guys. They can barely agree on an appetizer. And ain't nobody jumping to pick up the check. The bosses had their hands in the honeypot, sure. But nowhere near the level you were suggesting. You did get one thing right, though. Safety Inspector Alice Lansky was killed. They'll never find her. 'Cause there's nothing left. After he bashed her brains in with one of those giant wrenches, Vinny the Cracker's Venucci dissolved her body in a barrel of hydrochloric acid. So write your follow-up. Then feel free to tell the cops the murder weapon is hanging on the wall in Venucci's garage. On 4 Charter Street. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Man, what a grim evil bastard. I'll just sleep for a bit just to restore some health and get my character well rested. And yeah, I think, relating back to my point though, I do think one
Heads
thing
up.
Go on.
game designers more
Take a
often than
look.
not should strive to do is innovate. I mean, at least if you're not going to innovate, then, you know, of course you should make a well-designed and sort of fun game. I'm not saying this game isn't innovative. Good lord. Sorry. I just think, you know, they could have done slightly bit more with the variety of quests and gameplay that's on available, you know, that's on offer rather here. You know, had they done that, I think this would have genuinely been, you know, a universally accepted game. Some people I have heard, however, you know, sort of criticised it for doing things like just repeating some quest lines over and over again, and I don't think it does that as much as some other games released in recent times, but I can see why they would say it. It certainly does repeat itself in some places. I think particularly in the it's Minutemen quests, you have to keep doing the kind of the same thing really. It's interesting when you have to set up a new settlement though, that's very interesting. So, you know, I think it's not like this game doesn't have any identity, it's just that, you know, you could sort of maybe make one that has slightly more varied quests. Even still though, the gameplay is good and varied enough that I don't think that matters really too much. So, fortunately it's not that much of a problem really. Alright, so we're back now. We're near the next thingamajig for Eddie Winter. Just fighting this very tough Mirelurk. Oh fuck! Didn't realise there was that bugger there. Ah! I wonder why sometimes the bolt doesn't work on the bolt action rifles. I mean, it does most of the time, so I'm just wondering why it doesn't now. Wait, haven't I got grenades? Oh, that's one of them taken out. The thing is, when you're faced with like high-level Mirelurks, you just kind of have to run around like a lunatic. Right. This one's nearly dead. hang on a minute. Do I have any shotgun ammo left? I do. Which seemingly did fuck all. Good thing I have an insane amount of stim packs. Sometimes the gun sounds do ring out quite a lot, because it had quite a nice little sound effect there. Did you just fucking kill steal me?
Damn.
Dickhead. What? Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, we're here. Sorry, the game just freaked out for a second. Right, so we're now at the possibly one of the farthest away places to reach in the Eddie Winter storyline. Like, I must say, one thing I would actually criticise of this storyline is that some of the places where you have to collect the holotapes are pretty far spread out, so you do have to explore quite a long way. Although, to be honest, I do think that's a good thing in that it does force you to, you know, explore parts of the oh my god, fuck no.
Won't be hurting for housing anymore.
That was clearly not my alert. What are you talking about? Are you blind, Nick? That is clearly a death door. Oh my god! Lol? The fuck just happened? Thank God for that. Actually, I might take that frag mine. I can sell it, make a little bit of dough. Oh shit. Thank God I noticed that before I ran into it. There's a lot of frag mines around this area, actually. It's clearly a former military camp. Alright, so here's the police building with the next holotape in it. I keep getting oh, for fuck's sake. There's this nail in the wall of my bedroom that I keep getting my socks caught on and keep gaping holes in it, in my socks, and I mean, they're only like tiny holes in my socks, so it's on the soles of my feet, so it's not like that it's ruining the socks completely. But at the same time, it's just a bit annoying, if you know what I mean. Right, Nick, hold them off. Yeah, I mean, it's not even a particularly annoying problem because the holes on my socks are on the soles of them. It's just the fact that my mum recently bought them for me for like my birthday, and it's just, you know, I want to make sure they last. It's just a bit irritating, really. It means I'll have to buy some more at some point soon. Hopefully not too soon. I'm going to try and make them last for as long as possible. It's just annoying, you know, when these things happen. I know they do happen, but you know what? It's just a bit irritating, I suppose. Bit innocuous thing to really point out, but at the same time, it's just a bit annoying, really. Kind of, should probably actually see to those nails. Oh my god. Guys, get away from there! Guys? Oh yeah, just don't mind that there's a flaming fucking truck right next to you. You just walk by, just this kind of shit happens day in, day out. Don't worry about that. Is that thing even gonna blow up? Oh, there you go. Oh, I didn't see that coming at that point in time, that's for sure. Alright, we've finally gotten to the next place, which is thankfully a little bit nearer to like the mainland, or the main stretch of land on the map, so to speak. Nicely done.
Someone.
Look who it is.
Oh, it's a super mutant suicider. Nice! Now that I've equipped Nick with a missile launcher, this should be extra entertaining.
What's that? Damn.
I'm going to have to get close to that guy to take him out. God, I freaking love this hunting rifle. Come on then. Lovely stuff. Oh, fucking hell, Nick. That's a bit close for comfort, don't you think? One more hit and he's down. Target eliminated. Nicely done. That laser rifle he had as well was pretty deadly, so glad we got rid of him. Oh, shut up, Nick. The only reason why you're kicking ass is because I gave you a missile launcher and like 24 rounds for it. You're basically as overpowered as you can get at this point without me, you know, equipping you with a full suit of legendary armour. Let's see. Server, technical... Ooh, technical doctrine. I can get those back to Proctor Quinlan, so it can give me some dollar. Not much, you don't get that much bobby pins. Bottle caps from Dr. Quinlan for...
Yes.
Oh, nice. You don't get that much caps from Dr. Quinlan for getting him technical documents, but at 25, you know, bottle caps each, it's well worth it in order to, you know, just get a little bit of, you know, coin and... Yeah, there's a kind of a weird little satisfaction there with it, doing it. Alright, so the next one is upstairs. Let's see. There we are.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Time to start thinking about a vacation. How does 6 weeks in Ireland sound to you?
Fuck.
Dublin, Galway Bay, Waterford. Maybe a week in that little bed and breakfast in Kilkenny.
Sweet. Sweet.
Actually... carry much of this stuff. Can I? Yeah, let me just try something out. Difficult. Fuck, didn't mean to do that. Ah, great. I didn't seem to do it either. I think meat only gives you carrying strength if you actually, you know, if you actually cook it first. Okay, so... just oil can, wonder glue. All of this stuff is useful though, that's the annoying thing. I can just drop a couple of fans, to be honest. So there was a super mutant I killed outside, wasn't there, who dropped some nuclear material. Let's see, where is he? Where's this motherfucker? There we are. I'll be able to use that to upgrade my Kellogg's pistol. That'd be very handy. In fact, I'm just going to go do that now, and we'll pick up on in a second when we get to the next holotape. And of course, while I'm travelling on my way out of fucking nowhere, there all of a sudden appears a Mile Queen. You know, as you do. I was wondering why so many of the raids I'd just come across were dissolving. I'm gonna have to do something drastic in a second. Let's see, wait, do I have any grenades? I don't think I do. Try and see if I can just do something desperate here. Just throwing stuff at the wall really at this point. Come on, there must be something around here somewhere. Why do I always keep selling all my grenades and mines? I can see now that that's probably not the wisest tactical decision.
Yes.
There we are, that's what we need. Let's see. Grenades, grenades, there we are. Right, let's do this shit. At the very least, that will at least whittle down the Violet Queen's health a bit. Let's see. Come on, we can take this son of a bitch. Finally, the bloody thing is down. I didn't even see that damn thing coming up at us when I was fighting these raiders. There, got him. Really beginning to annoy me, that alarm. Oops, didn't mean to pick up his pipe pistol, but oh well, I can always sell it off later. Can I hear fear? Or can I actually, in actual fact, hear a bullet going through your skull? Yeah, I think I was correct. Oh well, guess I now know what it's like to be a science experiment. Wait, where the fuck was I going with that? What the fuck kind of joke was that? I need a script or something. Well, let's be honest with you, this is a playthrough, so that kind of thing doesn't really come so naturally, I think. Come on. Oh, you fucking grimy bitch. Come on, we can do this. What? Why is it just not working all of a sudden? Fuck. Just, come on, we can do this. Just, please, stop fucking me about. Oh my god, I'm trying my hardest here. Why isn't it fucking working? Jesus Christ, it's so fucking difficult, this lot. I genuinely don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Fucking phone, grimy bitch. Oh, that's all I'm getting there. That was shit. What the hell was the point in that? Oh. You fucking bastard, son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Excellent.
Great. Just great. Right, we've finally arrived at one of the most farthest away points on the on this particular quest. Now being chased by a legendary battle robot. Basically what if Cogsworth went psycho. And it's pretty much wasting the Brotherhood of Steel forces, so we've got to take it out. Thank God that was over. That thing just tore through this cock. Why? Where did I go back to? Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck it. Okay, so I made it back to the third police station we've come across in our little adventure. Didn't blow up this time, thankfully enough. Thankfully, the Mr. Gutsy this time wasn't a legendary, although I would have liked to have gotten a little bit of legendary equipment. That would have been a very, very nice thing to get out of this. Still, you know, at least he didn't blow up, for fuck's sake. I mean, I just didn't see it coming out of... I just didn't see that coming, full stop. It was just a weird occurrence where it's just like, oh, now you're dead.
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers,
Rat
about the
poison, no, I
Montrano
don't need
mess,
that.
about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South
Did I hear
relations
raiders
have been a complete failure.
outside?
Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano.
Where is that coming from?
But what happened in Danvers? I hardly know what to say. Your people turned that theater into a slaughterhouse. Those people are dead
I'm not
on
going to
your
let you come
orders,
find me.
not mine. And for no conceivable reason I can see. So let's meet. Just the two of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Seems like he had a pretty ruthless streak, this Mr. Eddie Winter. Perhaps it will be the best thing possible to take care of this son of a bitch. Meantime, we've at the very least managed to clear out this little corner of the map. So, onwards and upwards to the next point of destiny. Fourth police station in a row. Why is there so many police stations on this quest? I mean, I know Massachusetts is a big state, but at the same time, it's not like... Actually, is it the most crime-ridden? I doubt it is. Some American people will have to tell me which is the most crime-ridden state in the US. I for some reason doubt it's Massachusetts. It sounds like a pretty chilled-out place, to be honest. Even still, there seems to be a hell of a lot of them around here. That's for sure. Let's see. Alright. There it is. Nicely done. Fuck. Okay, so we've just got one more piece of the puzzle. I'm gonna get out of here because that piece of clattering bone is starting to piss me off. What is causing that fucking shut? Ah! Just ran into this weird-looking ginger dude on the street. Could be a relative, but I'm ginger as well. Or, well, my character is. I'm not in real life, but it's just weird running across a guy like this. Wonder why he's here.
Good to meet you, Mr. Quinn.
Mr. Quinn? What are we, strangers? Mr. Quinn's my father's name. I'm Parker.
So, you knew your father. I'm impressed.
Oh my god, you're a wise ass. No, it's alright. I come from a long line of wise asses. Also violent drunks. Look, because you're obviously a busy, dangerous, and exceedingly intelligent person,
exactly.
I'm gonna cut right to it. I'm gonna make you a proposition so spectacular you can't possibly say no. You ready?
I'm ready.
Every day you're gonna buy stuff. Food, ammo, beer, whatever. And you pay with caps. Caps, bottle caps. What is this, fucking 1612? A bunch of losers blow up the world 200 years ago, and we have to lug around piles of bottle caps? Are you friggin' kidding me? So that's why I've been working with every single shop in the Commonwealth to get rid of caps. Introducing the only form of currency you'll ever need, the charge card.
That sounds like just about as bad an idea as bitcoins, I'm not gonna lie.
The charge card?
That's what I said, charge card. It's super simple. You give me 110 caps right now, and I give you this charge card. Accepted at any store in the Commonwealth, up to 100 caps. The 10 extra caps is my service fee. So what do you say, want one?
You're out of your mind.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Retard.
You fucking twat, don't you fucking call me that. That's what you get for calling me a retard, you dumbass fucking bastard. Fuck you. Man, I ain't taking no shit like that, son of a bitch. And here we are. Right. Quincy. The place where Preston and all the original settlers we met at the beginning of the game were originally from. This place is going to be full of gunners mercenaries, so I'm going to have to be, fuck it. Charge! Fuck stealth in the ass! To be honest with you, there's no point really in going stealthy here. You're going to sort of get detected either way. I could have done slightly better there, to be honest, but... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, man. I don't have any grenades, come to think of it. No, just oh, for God's sake. Oh, I didn't aim at that fucker. Just aim at who I want to aim at, please. Oh shit! Nick seems to have seemingly been trained by The Undertaker from the WWE. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, you and me both, man. Oh fuck, I need to heal actually. Let's see, purified water, purified water, purified water. Ah fuck it, nuke quantum will do. That seemingly didn't work as well as I thought it would do. I thought I would insta-kill him with that strike, but oh well. Get back here, stop retreating. There you go, that's more like it. At least I managed to get that guy down to half health. But I just want to aim at his head. Fuck. I've got to take out that legendary gunner soon because he's tying me down, and I can take these guys on, but I just need to take him out because he's the one who's holding me in place. Oh my fucking god! I'm getting really sick of dying suddenly in this goddamn playthrough. Oh, fuck it. Eat shit, you sons of bitches. Oh, you want to go toe-to-toe in some melee combat here, do you bastard? I'll fucking give you what for, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking shred you up like a piece of chicken. I'll fucking shank you up with fucking serrated Chinese officer's sword. Eat this. And down he goes. I ain't taking no prisoners this time. You guys are fucking going downhill, and I'm gonna make sure you go downhill. That legendary gunner this time won't get the drop on me. I'll fucking shred him to pieces. I'll take you to fucking town like a... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. I'll take you to town like the fucking American Supreme Court Justice does with their fucking justice system. Take you to town like basically every military campaign launched in Russia ever has been treated or resolved, for that matter, really. I'll take you to town like a fucking cheeseburger when I haven't eaten anything for fucking 2 days. I'll rip open your frickin' soul and eat the fucking insides.
This is gonna be fun.
And not when you throw grenades inside, you dumbass. Ow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oi, oi. Come on. You know you can do it. Come on. Try and hit. Come on. Oh. 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 Come on. There we are. Ooh, hello. Oh, come on. I got over encumbered by just 2 grenades. How is that possible? Ah, well, at least that freed up some space. Alright. What? Where's that? Oh my god, are these power fist wielding dumb nuts just fuck off and leave me alone? God. Eat lead, you bastard. Christ, just leave me alone. Can't you guys tell that you're outclassed? Just piss off, for God's sake already. Come on, Nick, get up. We need to sort out these mofos. Alright, just a couple more left. Stop avoiding my rifle rounds at point blank range, you bitch. Should probably use Kellogg's pistol a bit. Well, I did not mean to do that.
Damn. You got nothing.
Hey, wait there.
There's
Come
something
on.
you need? Here's what I've got.
Just wondering, where did I put Kellogg's pistol? I think I might have given it away. Shit. Oh, well, we'll sort that out when we come to it. In the meantime, we've just got to sort out these bastards. Oh my god, how many of them are there?
You got guts. Those look clear.
Oh god, finally took them out. Lord. Am I sure I got rid of Cold's pistol? Sure I didn't. I hope I didn't, because that is a fucking great weapon to have. Nah. I'll have to double check in a bit, but we'll come to that quandary? Fuck it. We'll come to that problem when we come to it. In the meantime, we have at last found the ultimate prize, the last of the holotapes of Eddie Winter, and finally,
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
can have a little go at finding some bitch. Not really sure where I've put that bloody thing.
Message to Robert Cooper. Bobby, we discussed this. You hooking up with your stepsister is your own friggin' business. But you talk in your sleep. Look, maybe you babble about
Sweet.
baseball or sing show tunes.
God, I'm really pissed off at myself actually about getting rid of that gun. Oh, that pisses me off.
Hey.
Do something for
I
you?
don't even know where it's gone. I don't think I even did anything.
Hey, Valentine.
So, you got something for me? Maybe a pocket full of tapes belonging to an old ghoul?
Finally got them all. Here.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 19553728406. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
Nick at this point basically just runs off and just tries to kill him, but you'll meet up with him in the train station where Winter is holed up. Well, I'm just going to try and search for that fucking gun. And then we'll conclude this little diatribe when we meet up with Nick. So I'll see you guys in a second. So, it seems like I've lost Kellogg's pistol, which I'm immeasurably pissed off about, because it's one of my favourite guns in the game, but I did buy myself a new 44 caliber pistol, so I'm going to upgrade that to the point where it's basically almost as good. Yes, I know, people are going to be ridiculing me from time till time immemorial, but look, just fuck off. Just eat poo-poo, alright? Can't fucking believe I just did that. Oh, God, I'm so pissed off right now. Oh, eat poo and die, you tit. Right, here we are again. I think I might quick save actually this time. Yep, there you go. Get back here, you son of a bitch. sake. Okay, I seem to have got myself in a bit of a pickle here. Let's see. Purified water. Huh? Yeah, no chance, Fido. Oh my god, why did I press caps then? God, that was terrible timing. Come on. There, finally took the bloody thing out. God, that took way longer than I should have taken. Oh! How many bloody dogs do these raiders have? Jesus. Alright. Nick's just in here, so let's meet him up and get this thing over and done with. It's time to finish this. Eddie Winter, you're mine. To do with as I want.
Let's not keep Eddie waiting.
Someone there? Thought you could hide. Light him up! Find him and kill him!
Oh, shit. Okay, so he's seen me gone ape shit. Now, this guy is not easy. I suppose I'll just have to take the loss of Kellogg's hand cannon with a grain of salt, really. It's a bit annoying, but I suppose you do have to kind of deal with these things. Jesus Christ, how much damage is that guy doing with that fucking pipe pistol? Got to target the head. There you go. Nimble laser. Ooh, that's very standard actually for a legendary weapon. That's really not that unique. Wow, that's disappointing. Thanks, Nick. Dickhead. Thanks for setting up a mine and almost killing me.
Don't underestimate us again.
Yeah, well, that's straight me. I'm the one who's doing the killing here. No, you weren't. You were gonna die, that's what. See, is there anything in here? See, wonder glue. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. That's peculiar. I've got so much 44 caliber ammo at this point, I can just kind of waste it a bit. I mean, I'm not going to try and waste it outright, but you get what I mean. No one can stand before the iron might of Gitbag the Great, except when they kill him. Then they can totally do whatever they want. I also added a hardened receiver onto this gun. And if you're wondering, I picked it up from Arturo in Diamond City. I mean, I just needed a gun like this because I need a handgun that's got a bit of whack, a bit of punch to it. And I mean, I was gutted by the loss of Kellogg's pistols, so...
Nice.
And mentally by my own stupidity, to be honest. So I kind of had to get an alternative, you know, a replacement of sorts, and I just saw Arturo was selling this, so I thought, fuck it, why not? It's a pretty decent little hand cannon. Kind of wish I was still using the gun. Also kind of wish I just hadn't run across there and almost killed myself. Still, you take a grain of salt with everything you take in life, so you learn from your mistakes. Although I probably won't do that with the mines, to be honest, because I do that quite a lot in this game, unfortunately. Oh, he was pretty terrible at fighting, wasn't he?
Still kicking? See?
Huh? As was he. And seemingly he was also made out of plastic bags, because how the fuck did he just burst into a ball of meat like that? This final stretch of the Eddie Winter questline is probably the easiest because the enemies aren't too hard.
Good.
I mean, it's not easy, really, but it's just at the same time... I don't know. I think they could have put slightly harder enemies on this bit. Maybe a couple of death claws or something. Maybe equip the raiders with some protectrons, you know, that sort of thing. Just bulk them out a bit so that they can pose a bit more of a threat to you. Yeah, and it's not too much of a criticism because the challenge is still there, definitely. It's just the fact that I think, you know, for the final conclusion to such an important questline to arguably the best side character in the game, you could have a little bit more punch for your buck, so to speak. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just me. To be honest with you, this whole questline is very enjoyable for me personally. Like I said in the beginning of it, it's probably one of my favourites, if not my favourite individual separate questline in the game. Probably not my absolute favourite overall, but... well, maybe it is, actually, come to think of it. It is a fucking cracker, I tell you what.
Hey, Valentine.
Finally time for Eddie Winter to get his due.
Yeah.
That filthy toad's right on the other side of that door. Why don't you do the honor?
Sure.
Pleasure, old mate.
195-3728-406.
Fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Let's go for sarcastic.
Oh, come on, Eddie. It's me. Your old pal, Molly McFuck yourself.
All this time, and the first person to walk through my door is a wise ass.
Lol.
Well, you are easy on the eye, so that's something. Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time.
Why
Don't tell
haven't
me you
his
actually
vocal
cracked my
pipes
code.
deteriorated
In
after
the
all this time, come to
holotapes?
think of it?
Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code?
Greedy son of a
It was a
bitch.
joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
Nah.
Going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
Actually, that's not
Name's
too far from the
Valentine.
truth.
Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lance. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance.
Oh.
But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care? Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home acting like a hot guy?
Well,
Christ, look at you.
We did just kill your
You're not even
entire
alive.
gang.
Then I guess I'm in good company.
You ain't taking me.
Headshots for the OP. Oh, that was satisfying. Valentine loved that. Was psycho.
One more thing I've got to...
Valentine loved that. He loved seeing an old man's head get blown off his shoulders. Jesus Christ, Valentine, you've got some problems you want to talk about? Oh well. Nope.
I wouldn't mind the...
Fuck's sake, hang on. I'll get to you in a sec, man. Just give me a moment. Great, where am I? Where am I? There we are.
company if you wanted to tag along.
Yeah, sure, I might as well tag along. I like this quest line. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Maybe not in the overall main story, but at the same time, you know, it's got a bit of relevance to probably, like I said, Nick, who is arguably the best side character in the game. So, you know, you get a little bit of personal gratification out of it in terms of, you know, your emotional connection to Nick and, you know, what he means as a character within the universe of a game. Of this game, I mean. You know, he's kind of like one of the moral centres that you come across in this, you know, dark and grey world where everybody kind of just has to look out for themselves to survive more often than not. So, you know, Nick is probably one of the more unique and relatable characters when you come to think of it. Therefore, I kind of feel like this one is probably the most rewarding in terms of emotional rewards in the game. Oh, fuck! No, I don't want to aim for the left arm. There you go. So I feel like it's definitely worth doing this. Even if you don't like the gacha quest itself, it's got a lot of relevance to, you know, like I said, one of the best characters in the game.
Got me good.
Oh, don't you heal as I'm just about to kill you, you cheating bastard. Ooh, 107 caps. I'll take that, thank you. Alright. I think that's that. Nice doing business with you. Actually, wait, I just leveled up, didn't I? Last time I leveled up, actually, I did upgrade my lockpicking capabilities. I think I'll do it for the hacking this time. There you go. Very handy. I always recommend upping your skills at hacking and lockpicking, because the benefits from doing so can be almost innumerable. Very, very handy perks to upgrade if you get enough XP points on them and their base stats, so I definitely think you should do it as soon as possible. Right, so... Oh, that was pretty good, I think. It was a bit of a roller coaster ride. We died a few times, we lost one of the best weapons, and it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster ride, so I'd say, if anything, we at least got a bit of variety in this video, and I hope, you know, of course you guys had as much fun watching it as I did, hopefully not as much trauma at losing Kellogg's pistol as I did, but yeah, we'll just try and forget about that. Great, just marvelous stuff.
This is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. All I know is that without you, Eddie'd still be at large.
I'm glad I could help. It seems like it meant a lot to you.
You don't know the half of it. Winter was it. The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine. The last proof, outside of some long-lost Institute archive, I was ever just a mechanical copy of some cop from a bygone era. I'm not sure how to feel.
Don't you see, Nick? You're finally free. There is no other Nick anymore. Just you.
I wish it was that easy. But it's not. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I'd hoped with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. But being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or Jenny or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy. And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
That was a little bit cheesy, but that was from the heart, so you know what? I'm happy to, man.
You don't have to, Nick. We're friends. This is what friends do.
can't stop being noble now, can you? Well, come on then. We're not helping anyone standing around here.
Alright.
Yeah, that is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
I'll take Nick with me for a bit because I do need some of the stuff he's carrying, and I want to travel with Piper, so I need to get the stuff to her.
Come on, let's get out of here.
But you know what? I think we did some good today, people. I hope you guys have had as much fun as watching this as I have had making it. And you know what? I think from here on out, things are going to be looking up for us. So until next time, stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, of course. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the battlefield.